keywords, and intended to show hierarchy. What is the thing we need, that the things will be followed in hierarchical manner. End of multiple line structures, multi-line structures. Then keep statement language independent. These 5 rules we have to keep it in mind, and we have to write the pseudocode. For example, to read the input, all the input must be read using a single statement. It comes under only one statement per line. Then capitalized initial keywords, it is nothing but an read, write, if, else, end if, while, repeat. These letters and all we represent in capital format. Then intended to show the hierarchy. Indentation is a process of showing the boundaries of the structure, where we are going to end that particular process of activities. So it comes under intended to show the hierarchy in step by step. In the previous example, first we are reading the num1 and num2. After that, sum equal to num1 plus num2. So after summing that of activities, we are closing that particular hierarchy of activities. End of multiple line structures. Each structures must be intended properly, which provides more clarity. Keep statements of language independent. Pseudocode must never written or use any syntax of any programming language. In the right hand side, I was given some of the examples. Pseudocode, find the total and the average of 3 subjects. Read, name, comma, mark 1, mark 2, mark 3. Total equal to mark 1 plus mark 2 plus mark 3. Average equal to total divided by 3. Write, name, mark 1 and mark 2 and mark 3. And another example, pseudocode, find the greatest 2 number. Read a comma b. Then if a greater than b, then print a is greater, else print b is greater. And if it is the looping statement of activities we are using here for writing the pseudocode. I hope it is possible to understand. Advantage and disadvantages of pseudocode. Advantages of pseudocode can be done easily on a word processor, easily modified, implement structures concepts well. It can be written easily. It can be read and understood easily. Converting pseudocode to programming language is easy as compared with flowchart. Main advantage of pseudocode is easy to write and easy to modify. Simply keep it in your mind. Easy to write and easy to modify, and easy to understand. This is the main advantage of pseudocode. But come to the disadvantages, it is not visual. There is no standardized style or format. Visual effects are very less, and also it is not a standardized style format, because each and every people, they will write their own style. So the pseudocode is having some disadvantages. Common keywords used in pseudocode. These keywords used to represent comment. Begin, comma, end. Begins the first statement and end is the last statement. Input, get and read. The keyword is used to inputting the data and also getting the data and also reading the data. We will give in different statement, that is input, get and read. Compute and calculate, used for calculation of the result of the given expression. We may use compute or we may use calculate. And add, subtract and initialize, used for addition, subtraction and initialization of activities. Output, print and display, it is used to display the output of the program. We may use output or we may use print or we may use display. If, else and end if, used to make a decision. For if the condition satisfied, else we go for another statement, end if for the final statement. While and end while, used for iterative statements. It may be only once executed and the loop will be come out of the statement. For and end for, another iterative incremented and decremented tested automatically. So here we have 2 iterative statements. One is while and end while, and for and end for. These are all the common segments related to writing the pseudocode. Keep it in mind: begin and end, input, get and read, compute and calculate, add, subtract and initialize, output, print and display, if else